Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am coming to you today with a semi-sick empties video. It is the end of September and it's time for a September empties. I have quite a few products, some from projects, pardon the itch, some from projects and a lot of them are not from projects, so that's really cool that I've used up so much. Really don't realize how much you use up in a month's time or just in general as you're going through products. And if you're using and tossing and using and tossing and then repurchasing, you really just don't think about how much you're really using. I know I keep saying that in the down bar of all my videos. I can't believe how much I've used up, but it really is true. So I will go ahead and start with the products that I have shown in my project use it ups and other project updates that I have used up. I'm going to save the stuff that I've used up since my last updates videos. I'm not going to put them in the empties because I don't want spoilers. So I believe I said something yesterday about one of the products I've used up, but neither here nor there. So the first thing I have is the Expert Sensitive Gentle Refreshing Toner. I didn't hate this, but I didn't really see any great benefits or anything to it. I actually prefer like astringent toners because I feel like they're doing something, and this was kind of just like a water on my face, which people say. The reason why I bought this was because it was very similar to Bioderma per some things that I'd seen, videos and maybe Instagram or something, but I really didn't see anything happen with this, so I probably won't repurchase this one. I might try some other toners, but I know like Clinique's clarifying lotion and stuff like that is more on the end of astringent, and I like that better. The next thing I have is the Loreal Go 360 Clean Ideal Clean, and I really did enjoy this, but it's just a generic cleanser, nothing life-changing, so I would probably try out some other cleansers. I'm not necessarily going to go back to this as a holy grail, but it was nice and I enjoyed using it. I then used up the Biore Blemish Fighting Ice Cleanser. This was kind of my favorite back in the day. I really enjoyed this. I stocked up a lot on this. I have another Biore cleanser that I'm using right now, alternating with my Arbonne. That again is going to come up in a video. I kind of added it in because I really did feel like the Arbonne exfoliating scrub was a little more abrasive than I thought. But that's neither here nor there. That'll come up in another video. That will come up in another video. This has a nice cooling effect on the skin. It's got salicylic acid in it, so it does help fight acne. I really did enjoy this, and if they still make this, I probably would purchase it again because I really did like the cooling feeling on the skin. The next thing I used up is Bath & Body Works Warm Vanilla Sugar. One of my favorite scents from them. I would purchase this again. Right now I'm kind of into buying the seasonal products, so this is one of their permanent products. I believe it's still in one of their like their classics or whatever. So I would purchase this again. I do have a perfume scent of this. This was actually getting kind of old towards the end, so it really had an off scent to it, but I went ahead and finished it up. I would purchase this again. Didn't already say that? This is the Lush It's Raining Men Shower Gel. This took a long time. This took a long time to get through, and I did enjoy it, but I probably wouldn't purchase it again. I am interested in some of their other cleansers, though, some other scents and stuff, but I think I'm kind of over this scent for a while, so I wouldn't repurchase this, but nothing wrong with the product. And the last thing for my projects that I've used up is the Victoria's Secret Vanilla Lace. Really enjoyed this fragrance. I do have a full-size backup for special occasions because this is my husband's favorite. So while I'm using some other stuff up, I will have another bottle of this to use up. I really enjoy this scent. This is like my all-time favorite from Bath & Body Works. And so now we'll get on to the rest of the products. I used up my Redkin Blonde Idol shampoo, sulfate free. I enjoyed this. It's got kind of like a little bit of a lavender tint to it. The girl who does my hair, she's been one of my best friends, one of my good friends for a long time. She yells at me all the time for using cheap shampoo, so I went out and bought this. This actually lasted quite a long time, which really surprised me. And I do have a travel version, but I am going to work through some of my cheaper hair shampoos that I have kind of on backstock from when I did couponing and stuff like that. And then I will probably begin to use my travel size. Well, it's just a smaller size. And purchase this again. I really did enjoy this. It really does lengthen the life of my my hair colors. So is that. I'm just going to show you these all at once. I have one more that I used up. I've been sick this past week, so actually two more of these that I used up. I've been sick this past week, so I have a ton of Bath & Body Works PocketBac antibacterial hand sanitizers, and I have one more of the Market Peach that I think I'm going to hang on to because I really love that scent. I think that's why I bought so many, because I know it kind of goes in and out. So I used up, what's here? 4 or 5. I've used up like 7 of these in the week that I've been sick. I'm compulsive with it. So I went out to Bath & Body Works and I bought like 15 more just to have on hand. I used up the Pixi Flawless Beauty Primer. I put this in one of my makeup baskets in place of the Urban Decay primer that I've been using. I really feel like this made my makeup break down and pretty oily by the end of the day because I was using all the same products except for this. When I added this in, I just didn't like my makeup by the end of the day. So I probably wouldn't purchase the full size of this, but I did want to just use it up and get the sample out of my collection. I used up a Essence of Beauty dual-ended eye cotton tip applicators. I have yet to purchase another package of these. Now they come in big packs. Before, when I first found these, I didn't think that Q-tip or whatever brand was making them, so I will be purchasing a big size of those because I really do enjoy those for cleaning up makeup looks and things. I just realized I have these blue things on. That's annoying me. I used up this sample of Garnier Moisture Renew, and such a small sample size that I don't know what they really expect you to be able to determine from such a small size, but I enjoyed the texture, and it is something that I have looked at on the shelf in the past, so it might be something that I would purchase just to try out in the future. They have two. This was in the dry skin formula. This was in the dry skin formula, and they actually have a normal to combo skin one, which is the one that I would more than likely purchase. I used up, I believe I showed in my last empties the other ones, but I used up the Eden and the Sin from the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I really enjoyed these two. They're a little bit harder to use because the Sin, if you don't want to use a shimmery color or anything like that, you got to kind of mix it with some shimmery colors or use it on its own. And the Eden, I just worried about getting it past my eye because it's got such a color to it. I just worried about getting it up in my eyebrow, but overall I really did enjoy the two of these. And I do have a full-size Eden to use, so. I used up this sample of the Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation. I really don't have an opinion on this. I use it as a setting powder, and I really didn't have too much that I noticed about it, so it's something that I've considered purchasing in the future anyways, but we'll see. The Olay Fresh Effects Everything Off Deluxe Makeup Removal Wet Cloth. This is my favorite. wet cloths. I haven't purchased these in a while, and the reason why I haven't purchased them is because I'm using up some eye makeup removers and makeup face removers, and if I have these, I tend to fall back on these on lazy nights when I don't really want to do anything besides just wipe my face off. And one, that's not like totally good for my face, and two, I don't want to just fall into using these. I want to use up those products, but I miss them for even just simple things like cleaning up under my eyes or something like that. So I think when I go grocery shopping, I'm going to buy another pack of these. Although I have heard good things about the Wet n Wild ones, and so I want to try those as they're a little bit cheaper, so I thought about maybe grabbing those. Okay, I'll get that in a minute. I used up a Benefit Professional. I don't like this package. It's just a sample, but I don't like this packaging because towards the end, you have to squeeze it up out of here, and it kind of self-seals, except that it got very pilly when I went to go use it like towards the end, so I really kind of had to force it, but I like the product. I used up in my Finish 5 by Fall, I used up one of the plastic sample bottles, and I really enjoyed that. I used up the Jingle Bellini body lotion from Bath & Body Works. I really enjoyed the scent. It's quite strong. So again, I've mentioned my husband has issues with scents in like really strong scents, so I would put this on across the house, and really, actually, this is a lot better than the Market Peach. This one's not as potent, and I can put it on across the house, come across the house, and when it's on my skin, it's not so bad, but when I'm putting it on, it's still a bit much for him. But I really enjoyed it. I like their lotions. The Garnier Clean Nourishing Cleansing Oil. I will never purchase this again. I believe this is what broke me out. It's a thicker oil. I thought I loved it. I like the smell, but I don't like the packaging, the pump. It gets all oily here. It drips down the bottle. I don't like it. Okay, another thing I used up is my Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous. I think there's been one of these in every Empties video, if not the last two for sure. This is my favorite. Actually, my favorite is the Kat Von D. This is from previous. I just love the packaging, and I keep saying that I'm going to put this into this. But these two are pretty much the same. This is $24. This is $6. This is pretty much the same as the Kat Von D. So while I would love to purchase the Kat Von D just to feel like I'm purchasing the Kat Von D, I really just love the packaging. This is the same product. So the next thing is this Julep Freedom, what is it called? The Freedom Polymer Top Coat. I really enjoyed this, but now, just like that Formula X one that I had, it's just very goopy. I don't know if you can see it. It's just goopy, and it gets stringy. So I tried to use this with some of my polish changes for a top coat. I really enjoyed this. I got this, I think, from like an Ipsy or something like that as a little extra. And I would probably purchase this in the future when I don't have any more top coats. The next thing I used up is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Oh, I should have put this in the stuff with my projects because this was for my 13 by Halloween, I believe. But that is done. This I didn't use up. This is the Wet n Wild Fergie. I was going through some of my gel liners because I have collected them but never used them, and now that I'm using my Essence gel liner, I was like, let me just try and use some of my other gel liners. And I don't know if you can see the problem with this, but do you see all that space between the wall and the product? It has dried up so much that it shrunk itself. So I believe this was kind of a not so great product to begin with. My other gel liners that are even older than this are still creamy and not dried up like this. So I think that because it's not the greatest product to begin with, it's already dried itself out. The next product that I have is actually another travesty. I am so bad with these things. This is the Milani Eyebrow or Easy Brow Automatic Pencil Water Resistant in the color Natural Taupe, and I broke this off. Just terrible. I think I was trying to measure it again because whenever I do that, I break things. The next product I have is the Benefit Puff Off Little Sample. I have a full size of this, but I wanted to use this up first. So at some point I will begin using that full size product. I did squeeze this all the way down and got out as much as I could. The next product that I used up is this little hard candy pencil, and I can't sharpen it anymore, I can't stick it in anymore, and I've used up enough to where the little nub stabs me in the eye if I try to use it. So I'm done with this. I really did enjoy that. I've replaced it with the NYX Wonder Pencil, but I did enjoy that. It just kind of came, I think it came with the Glamouflage that I purchased, so I just wanted to use that up. I had seen Emily R. using it in combo with the Almay concealers that I am also using. MAC Mineralized Charged Water. I enjoyed this. I didn't like this as much as Fix Plus, but this kind of really grew on me. So I would probably purchase this in the future, but I'm trying to finish up all my other face sprays that I have. And this will go in my Back to MAC. So that is done. And one more thing. And this is no, two more things because I dropped one. Hold on. Okay, so I believe I've mentioned this in a Empties before. This is the Dove Dry Spray. If not in an Empties, I think I mentioned it in a Favorites. And this is the Dove Dry Spray in the Cool Essentials fragrance, and I really, really enjoy this. I am trying to use up some stick concealers because I will only use powders or spray powders from now on. And the very last product is a very exciting thing to me. I've never used one up before, so this is very exciting. This is a candle by the brand Acquiesce in Ginger Mango. And I received, this is a gorgeous candle. It's like a brown and it's kind of gradient. It's beautiful. I received this as a gift for Christmas from one of the marketers with my home health agency that I work for, and the smell is awesome. And I just decided that rather than hoarding candles, I'm actually going to burn them. So I burned this one, and it looks, you can see there's some left in it, and I don't know if you could see the bottom here. It's very thin. It doesn't burn anymore. I've burned it like all day long, continuously, and it doesn't get any less than that. So I'm calling this done. So I'm sorry this video is so long. I tried to talk as quickly as possible, but I hope you guys enjoyed my Empties, and I will be filming my September favorites today as well. So I will see you guys in my next video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.